Tiffany Henyard making a late appearance at the Dolton Village Board meeting this evening. That meeting was being held at the Park District building since Village Hall cannot legally accommodate the crowds at a typical meeting. But Henyard tried to hold a separate board meeting at Village Hall anyway. She had to abruptly cancel it after not enough trustees were there. Henyard then drove a few minutes down the road where trustees were going through the agenda, but was booed out of the room.
The next thing is my vetoes. So I got several vetoes here that the board
Trustees continued business, calling out Henyard in the process.
When you back somebody against the wall, eventually they're going to show their true colors. We're going to continue to do what we need to do as the Board of Trustees and move forward.
And that meeting was called to an end soon after all that.
So far, we have a no-show for Henyard. We probably going to have a quorum because I don't think that Andrew or Stan is showing up, but we will see. This should be a very interesting meeting. Hopefully, if nobody comes and disrupt the way we're doing things, then we'll get all of the information out, get everything done, and go home.
It is the mayor's report. Unfortunately, I want y'all to record this. Make sure y'all get it in the back, please. I want to make sure this is for the record. Please write it for the record. I am the mayor of the village council.
Girl, bye. We was having such a good meeting. It was such a good meeting. Right. Oh my God! Don't nobody want to hear this. None of the meetings have been deemed illegal. Also, the recalled one. A recalled mayor. We have a recalled mayor. Right, girl, fuck you. This ain't even your meeting. This ain't her meeting. Girl, ain't nobody paying attention to you.
My appointment, just to be clear, since y'all was making all that noise, just to be crystal clear, I am here to appoint my police chief, my village.
So you here to go to jail? Oh, she want to go to jail. Go ahead, appoint them, please. Please appoint them. She want to go to jail. Let her go to jail. Go ahead. Appoint them. Appoint them. Girl, you ain't got the law. So why is she here? We have a quorum. She said put some respect on her name. Girl, why you even come? Bye. And then, thank you. Get the fuck out of here. Talking about she gonna appoint her police chief. And she actually brought the dude. He right there. She brought Ronnie with her. Can you believe that?
New here at 10, some new drama in Dolton. There were dueling village meetings tonight, one held by Mayor Tiffany Henyard, the other by a majority of Dolton trustees in a separate location. And NBC5's Regina Waldrop was there reporting that the trustees tonight got a surprise visitor.
Two agendas, two meetings in different locations. It was a little confusing for some residents, but the meeting here at Village Hall canceled after a few minutes because they didn't have a quorum. In Dolton Monday night, competing village board meetings.
I want to thank my two trustees, Trustee Andrew Holmes and Trustee Stan Brown, for showing up.
At Village Hall, Mayor Tiffany Henyard, two trustees and some department heads, the meeting canceled.
As you can see, the board did not show up, and these are the things that the residents are tired of. When we sit here and we set a schedule to attend a board meeting, their jobs as legislative councils to show up.
Meanwhile, at Dolton's field house, a majority of trustees and about 24 residents. Then drama when Henyard shows up at that meeting.
Just to be clear, since y'all were making all that noise, just to be crystal clear, I am here to appoint my police chief, my village.
Trustee Jason House says the meeting was held at the field house due to ongoing capacity issues at Village Hall.
The Attorney General gave us a binding opinion that meetings over at Village Hall were not legal. They violated the Open Meetings Act.
A Cook County judge has blocked appointments Henyard made to 3 key village posts, including police chief and village administrator.
Those 3 were never presented to the board properly, meaning we should have gotten resumes back.
Last month, the judge issued a temporary restraining order blocking her from making those appointments without approval from trustees. The mayor had been warned before that if any of her appointees reported to Village Hall, she would be held in contempt of court. The judge today declining to hold her in contempt, but did warn her that if she did not follow the ruling, he would.
Yes, she is the chairperson, but it is the Village of Dolton Board of Trustees meeting. So as long as we have a quorum, we can have a special meeting here. It's a shame that we even have to go through this. If our items was placed on the agenda, we would go through the meeting and continue on and go about our way. But because of someone wanted to be a self-servant and not a public servant, these are the things that we're encountering. It's sad, and yes, she said clickbait. It's a shame that probably from now until she go to jail, we'll be looking at camera people in here. We shouldn't be on TV every first Monday about what's going on in the village of Dolton. But at the same time, the same person creates all this chaos. Are y'all not going to the Thornton meetings? And for someone to continue to monitor, remove, and take off our items, it's a slap in the face.